Hey everyone, it's me, Motor Lucky Kyle, and this video was basically me going back and, well, I'll basically describe what's going on. I've been thinking over the past couple of days about Fire Emblem Three Houses, and my opinion about it, about just straight up saying this is doomed, Fire Emblem's doomed, blah blah blah, for my E3 presentation in the follow-up videos I made on that. I've had some time to sit back and reflect, and it's not as bad as I think it is. I think my main concern is that if this game fails to its community, to the old school players, it might cripple the active Fire Emblem community, because the Epi community has been split ever since. Oh, I'm even banking on a reckoning, but it really started showing Fates with the waifu crap, the waifu emblem stuff, and basically like both sides have been like on the verge of clashing with each other, the new fans and the old fans, and I feel like this game's going to determine whether or not those fans are either going to end up coming back together and accepting one another, or it's just going to be a horrible mess. It's going to be a horrible, horrible mess, and I'm worried about Fire Emblem. I guess that's what I have to say. I'm genuinely worried about Fire Emblem with this next game, because it can either make or break the Fire Emblem for the next 5 to 10 years. Will it be an actual continuation, a true continuation of the old Fire Emblem, sorry, a continuation of the old Fire Emblem, or will it just ditch the old Fire Emblem altogether in pursuit of the casual player base? Again, I'm worried. I'm worried about Fire Emblem. That's why I guess I was so upset about it. As for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, still despise them. Still believe this is not the first Pokemon game. This should not have been the first Pokemon game on Switch. I'm sorry, but no. This is just screams. This just screams. We wanted to do a Kanto remake, but we also didn't want to do a Kanto remake. So here's a Kanto spin-off. And it just sickens me. Because again, it's just Pokemon Go, except you have more battles. It could really have helped if it was simply a freaking remake of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because about time those games got remastered. Because like, I was thinking I saw it Pam. I think I see why we haven't got a new Platinum or a new Diamond, Gen 4, Gen 5 remake. It's because they want to try to remake Gen 1 once again. The thing is, they want to put this as the first Fire Emblem game on the Switch. So now they want to do it as a spin-off, but market it as a mainstream Pokemon game. And it's just no. You don't get to do that. You're not allowed to. And finally, I got a verdict on. I still have my verdict on the Nintendo Switch. It has only been amplified the fact that the Nintendo Switch is going to fail. It's going to flop massively. Because here's the thing, Nintendo does not have a lot of live, multiplayer online games focused on online. They have some that might be into it, but they don't have a lot that's online only. And I believe the only one being Splatoon. But here's the problem with Splatoon. It's currently riddled with hackers. And when the non-hackers try to get the message out to Nintendo that they need to freaking start cracking down on hackers, one guy going as far as to hack the little leaderboard to tell Nintendo to please do something about hackers, Nintendo shoots down the hacker who basically was trying to tell Nintendo that Splatoon needs help, and so far they've done nothing else. So Splatoon might not be around might not be alive in the next couple of months. Not only that, Splatoon is like already a year old. It came out what, last year? It came out on launch of Switch. Let me look. And I know it came out on the Wii U as well. I think it came out on Wii U. Yeah, it came out. Well, no, that's just Splatoon 1. Splatoon 2 was Switch only, I believe. Again, that's the latest news about Nintendo basically just banning the hacker without doing anything else. With no updates, with no nothing. And this game has been out for a year now, so it's starting to die down. Mario Kart 7 Deluxe has been out since the release. Since it came out and since Switch came out in spring of last year. So that game's almost dead. It's about way out. So what does Nintendo have left? What other games do Nintendo have that is online only? I mean, they're still supporting it. They're still like keeping up with it. But again, why play Mario Kart 8 when Deluxe when you just go play Mario Kart 7 8 for the Wii U and play it for free? I believe that's sort of the problem. Is that sure you can play the new enhanced version on the Switch, but again, you can also just go play it on freaking like unless they shut down the servers, unless they shut down the Wii U server, which again would only show how desperate they are to try and sell the Switch online. That will only help to show how desperate they are. They want the Switch to be the only thing you either do Nintendo Switch or you don't do anything at all. That's bad, Nintendo. That's not how you do this. You don't get to shove a freaking Switch Online subscription down everyone's throat and force everyone to play it, or else they can't play online. So again, that just leaves us with Smash. That just leaves us with Smash. Again, why would you play Smash on the freaking like again? Smash is just a new coat of paint. Like that's like I've been like getting introduced into Jim Sterling's videos, and he makes a good point. Smash is literally is just Smash with a new coat of paint, new characters. So what? It's still the same old game that you can go play for free. You can go play for free on 3DS because they can't they would have to literally enforce the Switch Online onto the 3DS, which I'm sure fans would not enjoy in the slightest. So it's just like either that or they would have to shut down Smash for the Wii U and 3DS, which would again would just go to show how desperate they are in order to try and sell this, and like how stupidly dumb even $20 for the Switch Online is. Because again, it's like they put cloud saving behind a paywall, which I found out other companies do that too, but at least they have offline saving as well. So that's one thing they have over Nintendo's Switch. Nintendo doesn't have the live market, the like multiplayer market to in order to try to sell this besides Smash, Mario Kart, and Splatoon. They really don't have many other multiplayer games only. They have games that have multiplayer in it, but games that that could live without having multiplayer. And just And then you have to. Apparently, they have this thing called an NES Classic where they're gonna give you 20 games for with the Switch at some certain point, which is like this is you. This is your replacement for Virtual Console, old NES games. When the Virtual Console had Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, even DS games. Yet, and let's go back old time and just ignore Virtual Console. It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever for Nintendo to do this. So Switch Online is a clear another disaster. Nintendo is not willing to help get all the games that could help sell Switch Online ready, and only discouraged them. It only discouraged fans to just abandon ship right as Switch Online comes online. Meaning Splatoon and Mario Kart 8 are possibly going to be dead by the time Switch Online comes out. Smash is going to literally be all the crazy Smash fans and those willing to pay $20, but any casuals who don't really care for Smash are not going to buy it. So where does that leave us? Again, it leaves us really with nothing else, no other reason to buy Switch. Again, I feel like if it wasn't for Switch Online, we wouldn't have Smash this early. Smash this early is basically Nintendo giving it and realizing they really have no chance to sell Switch Online unless they do a Smash game. That's the only reason why I see a Smash has just come out of the blue for the Switch. All of a sudden, in the second year. Now, if we're talking about the end of this year where they teased it and early next year they teased it, then that would be reasonable. But again, no. They are literally doing it as soon as possible. They're doing it right before, during this Christmas, right after the Switch Online comes out. Begging on people to buy both the Switch, to buy both Switch version and Switch Online. But again, what's the point? Smash is going to be old in about half a year, even in year for hardcore. The casual people or the people who don't really care for Smash who just buy it because of Smash, they're gonna be gone. They're gonna be gone in half a year. So unless Nintendo has plans to release another thing that's basically going to trump Smash in terms of people wanting to buy it, I'm going to straight up say it. Switch Online has no chance. But it's because Nintendo is so basically hard on it, it's going to end up making a lot of other games that may have online features basically just doomed. Because Nintendo doesn't want to. Nintendo wants to try to make people pay for a subscription that isn't worth it, and now the other games are now going to cost for it. The games that have multiplayer stuff on the side. So you either have to pay for it and for just to have access to all these other small things, or you don't, and you don't have access. It's ridiculous. I honestly believe Nintendo is shooting themselves in the foot here. But again, what do I know? I'm just a 19-year-old who likes Nintendo, but sees what they're doing is really stupid. Because even if it's $20, it doesn't matter. Compared to what it once was, what it has been over the past 10 years, through multiple different instances of Nintendo Online, again, it goes to show Nintendo. Like, if the Switch was doing bad, I would be able to see this. But the Switch isn't doing bad. It's doing fantastic. It was doing so well they could hardly keep it on shelves. They were selling more than they could make. Because they lowball it so much they didn't realize how much that they had gold in their hand. But now they're letting that gold turn into water. They're not capitalizing on it, they're just letting it turn to water as they try to somehow make more money off it. It's just sad. Because again, I was hyped for Switch. I wanted it for Christmas. That's why I have it. And now it's just like, now that I have it, it's like, what's even the point? What's the point of the Switch? Like, there's no games on it. There's no longevity. And don't even get me started on Nintendo basically telling candies to get over to come on the Switch. So Nintendo has time to allow indie games, both good and bad, onto the Switch, but it doesn't have time to basically create emulators and basically allow people to pay for emulators of the old games. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Nintendo? You're okay with having crappy indie games on your console and trying to be like Steam, but you're not okay trying to resell your old games. It's just, it's just slow. And it makes no sense. Like, I would have paid. I wouldn't care if I had to pay again. I would have paid for Sacred Stones. I would have paid for Blazing Sword. I would have paid for. I would even paid for Path of Rains and Radiant Dawn had you released it for the Switch. But that's never gonna happen because you don't have Virtual Console. So again, it's like, what's the point of the Switch now? You had how high hopes, and now you basically have nothing. Again, this is showing as like interest in like stocks for the Switch are now dropping. All the while, Nintendo keeps trying to do damage control, saying the Switch is doing amazing. Yeah, the Switch is doing amazing for now. What of the future? What in the next half a year to a year? What games can we see? Because so far, at E3, you showed nothing but Smash. You showed Smash, you showed Pokemon Go, and you showed Fire Emblem. That was all the games you showed. Now, no new Star Fox games. Star Fox it's being launched out to other games, but you can't make your own Star Fox game because you don't have no interest, no passion for it. No news on um, no news for blah. No news on Metroid 4 Prime. Metroid Prime 4. No news on the Yoshi game that's supposed to be coming. No new Captain Fel. No new X-Zero game. No new Earthbound game. No nothing. No nothing. Zip. Zero. Nada. That's disappointing, Nintendo. And it's like, after hearing all this controversy, I'm starting to realize how bad of a company Nintendo is, and how little I should stop, and how much I really should stop just buying the crap and let them suffer. I honestly hope Switch's drought of games is going to allow other people to realize Nintendo is not as good as they seem. Because I ended up I found Digital Extreme, Warframe Makers. I now know what a good developer looks like. And their goodness literally makes Nintendo look like the bad guy. They make Nintendo look like EA by normal standards. Meanwhile, making EA look like freaking Satan. But again, that's enough of me ranting about Nintendo and stuff. Again, sorry for the long 20-minute video. However, before we go, I want to show you guys two things I've been working on with my friends, or have my friends worked on over the past day. Hold on. Give me a sec. I gotta boot this up. And give me a second. I didn't set this up beforehand. Sorry. Image. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what me and to my friends on Steam have been working on. Hakuno Emiya. Yes, we're going from Nintendo to Fates. How ironic. But yeah, I basically came up with this. Like, I was looking the other night. Well, actually, yeah, last night. I realized there is no freaking artwork for freaking Hakano and Emiya's outfit. I was like, that needs to change. So I had my friend basically draw a prototype of it, which I will be posting it on DeviantArt, along with these. And yeah, again, I'll want to thank. I'll leave the description to their Steam profiles on in the description because they were the ones to make this. I did not make this whatsoever. How do I shrink this crap? I just realized something. I don't know, shrink it. Okay, let me shrink it. Shrink it a little more. Bit big. Sorry. But yeah, we've been basically working on this since late last night, early this morning, and it went through two phases because by the time we got done with the first one, the friend had remake it and made it look a little bit better. So we had to go. So my friend who basically photoshopped the background and colored all this in had to go and redo it all over again. So yeah, I'll leave the links to the Steam Discords to go so you can go talk to them, go thank them. Again, I want to thank them both for making this possible and help me realize the dream to get this stuff actual like on here. Cause this needed to be a thing. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't care like oh looks awful. This looks like fan crap. Yeah, well, fan crap is better than no crap whatsoever. Cause that's what we got. What I found last night. There was nothing. Nothing whatsoever. It needed to be rectified immediately. But yeah, that's about it. Again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. These pictures should be uploaded to my DeviantArt page soon after the video comes out. So hopefully by the time you get done watching, they'll be up there and you can go view them and download them for yourself. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.